My name is Aimee. I'm going to narrate the project called In Terms of Arts. In this project, I will be talking about the introduction, the overview of the painter Frida Kahlo, the definition of terms, the description of the little deer, description of self-portrait, description of self-portrait with monkey, the conclusion, and the reference. Starting from the introduction, this project is about defining terms and concepts that are used to discuss and understand art. And also using those terms, I will discuss about three artworks of for Frida Kahlo, and those artworks are Little Deer, Self-Portrait 2, and the Self-Portrait with Monkey. Going through the overview of the painter Frida Kahlo, she is a Mexican painter. She was born on July 6, 1907, and died on July 13, 1954. She faced many physical suffering in her life. She faced a bus accident which caused her several problems to her body. She hadn't children because of the condition that she was in, being in the hospital because of that accident. And also most of her works were painted by being hospitalized. Her husband was Diego Rivera. Going to the definition of terms, I'm going to start by medium. When we understand by the medium of art is the material that an artist uses while performing his or her work of art. Um, the composition is the design of the work of art and the organization of different elements by looking them visually. That's how the art is designed, maybe by looking how different figures or different things which are composed by that painting. And also you can see how those figures by combining each other, which meaning you can count. Going to the subject matter is the hidden meaning of the work of art. That's when like you are combining those visuals of that painting, you can come up with the idea that the painter or the artist wanted to show the audience. And going to the style of the art is the specifically type of work of art. And there are three types of style of art that I'm going to talk about. First of all, realism. Realism is when the artist shows how people really are. And going to the naturalism is when the artist shows the physical world. And lastly, the surrealism is when the artist creates things which are not real or in natural ways. And the last about the last term is expressive content. The expressive content is the feeling of the work or the emotion that the subject matter is showing or conveyed. Uh, going to the subject matter, going to the subject matter of that painter. After combining those things, as I can see that there is arrows which are in the body of that deer. I can say that the subject matter is pain. She wanted to show that she don't have any hope of living. And the style is surrealism because of the way the head of Frida is pointed on to the deer. This shows that these things are not natural. That's why I said that the style is surrealism. And the expressive content, I can say that she wanted to express the pain she was feeling in her life. As we're starting to the introduction, we saw that Frida faces many suffering, facing the accidents, but the bus accident. I can say that she wanted to show how she was feeling. uh, Going to the description of self-portrait 2, the medium of that painting is all on Masonite as the painting. The composition is the face of Frida. It means that she was talking about herself. The flowers, the necklace. On that necklace, we can saw that there is blood, which shows that she's feeling pain, and there is flowers in on her hair. There is a banderole. That banderole shows that she was thanking a doctor because she was feeling a pain, and that banderole was sent she sent it to the doctor who helped her who treated her in order to thank her. And there is earrings, and after combining those things, I can saw that she's expressing the subject matter is hope, because it is hope because she's thanking the doctor about how he's treating her. And the style is realism because the painter was showing things which are real, about things which happening in the world, and the expressing content. She wanted to say it was about she wanted to say that before meeting with the daughter she had no hope, and with that, because of the way the doctor treated her, she's thanking by sending that bundle. And with those composition, with the composition of that painting, the subject matter can be depends because of those animals that she was living together with them. And going to the style is naturalism because of those natural things which are surrounding her, monkey, that necklace, and those leaves. And the expressing content is she wanted to mean that with the animals that she was living together, she was protected because of the way she was suffering with no children, and she was protected with those animals. And going to the conclusion, I can say that those three paintings that I was describing are for Kylo Frida, and all of them are talking about her life, and those three artwork of Frida are explaining her suffering. Thank you. These are resources that I use for getting information. Thank you.